Hi everybody, welcome back to Movie Related. We have one that's been out a little bit now. It is Without Remorse, a Tom Clancy film. But and it's a spy one. It's just not the spy that you're used to in Tom Clancy films. We have another one. It's played by Michael B. Jordan. So yeah, maybe we have a whole new series of spy movies coming out, as long as this movie doesn't let us down. Okay, Paul, why don't you tell us the premise of the film?
Okay, Michael B. Jordan plays John Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay, not Jack Ryan, which is usually the Tom Clancy character. And he's like a special forces guy that's like in a covert ops kind of thing, right? And so they go in on their first mission. It opens up, they're right in the middle of the action, and somehow they have this CIA guy saying, oh, we have to do this, and when they get there, it's different than what he had described. So they know that the team has been played by the CIA. Years later, suddenly there's somebody taking out all the people that were in that covert op team.
How much time had passed?
I think it was, I don't know, 2 to 4 years.
Was it? Okay. I thought it was less, but okay.
So his wife gets killed. He kills the intruders except one. And now he's out for revenge.
Right, and they shot one of their own guys as well to make it look like he was murdered on American soil.
Yeah.
The whole plot to it, it's a plot twisting thing of covert operations.
Mm-hmm.
Basically an action thriller, and basically your one man against
It's basically
everybody,
Rambo.
Right? In the cities, kind of thing, right?
Well, I got the Taken vibe. You wronged me, now I'm out to get you.
Except there's no one he's trying to go and save.
Yeah.
We've seen this play out.
It's not a new plot.
No,
Right.
completely generic.
And I was waiting for the twist. I was like, okay, well, obviously they're not going to just play it out like every other movie. They're gonna twist it up. No, they played it out like every other movie.
Yeah, the big thing that they tried to twist was the FBI agent at the beginning. They made it look like he's completely the guy who's doing the backstabbing and all this stuff, and then at the end it turns out he's actually one of the good guys.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is a spoiler.
Well, it's been out almost a month now,
Okay.
So we kind of go ahead.
Right.
This just didn't do it for me, this film.
But what is it that didn't do it?
I don't know. It just seems too generic. I wasn't drawn into the character at all. I would have preferred a story about the whole team and their covert operation. Instead, they just knock them off, and then it's one man on one man with the help of the girl. And it just seems like everything I've seen before, and it didn't surprise me. What?
Nothing. Let's continue.
Go. It's your turn.
I'm going to disagree about how the character didn't draw you in. At the beginning of the movie, I thought, oh, okay, this guy's got some skills. This is going to be really good. And then he went back and he had his family and everything, and then it got generic. But in the first opening scene, when they're actually in the action, I thought he was very skilled. It was like, okay, this guy's he's one of these one man show guys that's going to take on an entire army. And then it got into a one man show guy where he took on an entire army.
Okay, I'm going to agree and disagree with both of you. I thought
That's rare.
I thought the action was really good. Okay, everything about the action seemed great to me. Good special effects. I believed everything. Awesome. Him as an actor doing whatever, I thought he did a good job. Except I thought the writing of the screenplay, what he had to say, the dialogue, at times it just got so cheesy. Like, it was something that you would expect that action hero to say to be, I don't know, like bravado or whatever. It didn't feel real. It felt really, really super cheesy.
Right.
But the rest of the time he did all right. And there were a lot of interesting things that happened, but not exciting things. Like when that diplomat's in the car and he sets it on fire and he gets inside.
Right. Yeah, that was
Like,
cool.
I said, wow, that's I haven't seen that before. Neat. Okay. But the rest,
Bad life choices. but
the rest of the time, I thought it was kind of like his female companion there that's inside the
Yeah.
military still, and she's helping him
feeding
out.
him info. And,
Yeah. I didn't believe her as a character.
Right.
She kind of weak, soft-spoken. Didn't seem to me like she would be on a special forces SEAL team kind of thing.
Okay.
So
Well, also you spoke of the fire scene. Yeah, there's a different idea, but like he gets in, nothing really happens to it. In it, the car's on fire. There was just this big shooting and everything, an explosion, and he gets out and he just walks away. There's no police showed up. Nothing shows up. It's just. Again, it would seem just like very anticlimactic to me.
Oh, no.
They set it up right, but
The police
nothing
showed up.
happened.
He was walking and he was like,
gave
I'm
himself
military, I'm military.
Yeah, but I mean, but there was no real, like, the people around it didn't seem to be reacting to. You just saw this guy set fire to a car with a guy in it, and everyone's just.
I was watching
Like
the background actors when he was pouring the gasoline
doing nothing.
on the car, and everybody's just living their life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the city.
Yeah, wait. Okay, let's go to dinner.
But
Just-
you had the parts where he was in prison, and you didn't know if like they were going to get the Russian mafia prisoners after him, and that seemed tense.
And they set that up to be like, oh, that's a possibility, and then nothing.
No, like he was taking out the guards that tried to come in and get him, and I thought that was great action.
Yeah.
But then you get to the title of the movie, Without Remorse. The person who should have remorse is John Kelly, because he was killing all those innocent Russian police officers at the end who were just doing their jobs.
Yeah, but hey, the Russian.
You have a bunch of people killing, so all the police show up, public safety, and he starts killing them all.
Well,
How am I supposed to cheer for this guy?
because someone took out his wife and unborn child.
and he's
Did
a-
those police officers do it?
No, but they may know the people that did.
And he's American. He's American.
I don't know. Like that to me,
Well,
that made him
The
an
bad guy.
arch villain.
Right.
Yeah, it's like when we're watching the Falcon and the Winter Snowman, and we had some Winter Snowman. I did it again, didn't I? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Sorry, Captain America and the Winter Soldier now. When we thought that the main villain, we had some sympathy towards her going, and then she just outright murders a bunch of people. And you go, well, now I don't have sympathy for her anymore. That's kind of exactly what they did in this one.
But that part was bad writing. Like that they didn't know what they were doing with the plot or something, and they said, "Oh, we have to do something," and they threw it in. This one, they had a whole novel to go on.
Yep.
Okay, and apparently people love this novel, and the movie had no connection to it whatsoever.
Really.
Just the name of the
The
actor.
character. Because there's a whole series of that agent. So, because as you might know at the end, he starts working for the government now, as he's going to be his own private soldier for hire eventually.
He healed really quickly.
He's Michael B. Jordan.
Like when he was riddled with bullets and
Hey,
almost dead.
It took Black Panther to take him out. Come on.
He
He's going to do fine.
he healed really quickly.
I thought he did a fine job, but he was lacking charisma for me.
Yeah, that's my problem. I like him in some, like, I liked him in Black Panther as the villain because he has like an anti-hero, but all of his characters are that moody guy. I don't see him in I can't see him in a comedy. I can't, like, when he was trying to show emotion and camaraderie with his fellow teammates at some point, I didn't get it. I didn't
Yeah,
feel
that seemed awkward.
I didn't feel that we're friends and we're buddies and all that. But he's good at that moody. I'm moody, like in Creed 2 and in that. But yeah, that's my problem.
Was he good in Creed? I haven't seen the movie. Was he good?
He was acceptable in it.
Decent.
A lot of people love the movie. I thought it was an okay
Did you
movie.
guys see? I think he was in Boondocks.
No.
Is that a?
Yeah, I never saw it. No.
I'm wondering why he's such a big name.
Well, he was also in the reboot of Fantastic Four.
Which nobody liked.
Exactly.
No, but he has a very similar name to a very popular basketball player.
Put it this way. He's a young guy. He's in shape, super strong, and he can play an action role.
Well, he can. Like without charisma, why is he so?
Well,
great?
he did good in Black Panther. He was fine in that role.
He was fine.
He was fine in Creed.
Yeah. Paul's
Fine.
looking for
Great.
good.
Yeah, well, no, I don't see the stretch yet in his acting capability yet. You know, he's not like a comedian and he tries a serious role. And, what do you
But
know?
he's been
You
around
can do
long
that.
enough. He's been around long enough that you think we should have by now.
Except, is he being typecast as only the tough guy now because of his shape and stuff like that,
So
his
far.
physique.
Like if you think about like depth of acting, and you say Denzel Washington, and then you say Michael B. Jordan.
He's not there yet, but Denzel's been doing this
So you
a
think
lot
you
longer.
think he's on a trajectory?
No, but he could. He could all of a sudden go into
I think he's at the peak.
He could go into a romantic comedy where he has to show his acting chops that we haven't seen yet, and we said, oh, okay. Like when we saw Robin Williams for the first time in a dramatic role, we went, that crazy comedian guy can act. Right? Good Will Hunting, Good Morning Vietnam.
Mork and
We're
Mindy.
not used to, but he comes from that, right? So look at the difference.
It's true.
We thought, no way. There's no way that's going to work, and he did. So I'm not going to count him out. But right now, I do not see depth of field in acting with Michael B. Jordan right now. It's always that same role, the moody guy, and that's it. I want to see him do something else now.
Okay, so what do you rate this movie?
For me, it was too generic. By numbers, almost. I'm going to give it a 6.
It's a 5. It's something that I've
Yeah.
watched, and as it was on, I was like, okay, this is an okay movie, but I'll never watch it again.
I'll forget it as fast as I watched it.
I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
Like it wasn't a disaster,
No.
but it wasn't.
But I didn't come out
Good.
saying, I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah.
Which to me is a 7.
I'm saying 5, complete middle of the road. Like, take it or leave it.
Well, there you go. Without Remorse with Michael B. Jordan, a new Tom Clancy film, 6s and a 5. Not really a glowing endorsement.
Not a good start.
Oh boy, we're filming a bunch of videos today, and this is our start to the day, a 6. Let's hope it goes up from here. We'll let you know. Check out some more of our other videos, and until next time, we'll see you on the channel.